Since it's a nice October day in Ohio, I decided to check out the South Charleston bike trail section. It's part of the Ohio to Erie bike trail. And this is at the actual trailhead. And here's the other side of the train tracks. Some bathrooms, you got a water there. One of the markers. And then you have a train, well, part of a train. So you can see I have 10.7 miles to get to London, Ohio. I'll probably go there, see if I can have lunch. But I heard back in South Charleston there's a pretty good pizza place. When I get back, I'll see if that's open instead. So I'll get back on the trail. So you can see that the trail is pretty much all paved. We follow this railway to the right of us. There are a few crossings that we have to do, but it's a bunch of country roads, so it's not terribly busy at all. There has been 2 people I've seen on the trail so far, and as you can guess, we're all bundled up, but it is pretty cold. Still about 42 degrees, 43 maybe, but yeah, it's been pretty enjoyable. Because we are in the Midwest, we do get pretty severe storms, and yesterday it was pretty windy. Actually, it was very windy, and it knocked down a bunch of branches on the trail. So I've been trying to remove the majority of all the bigger ones that would cause people to crash, because not because I'm a nice guy, it's because I have to take the exact same trail back when it's going to be a little bit darker, and I don't want to crash when it's a little bit darker. So along the trail you'll see these little cabanas with picnic tables, and they're spread all throughout the trail. So if you ever want to take a break or just get some shade, because you pretty much don't have any type of canopy over you, because there are some trees, but they're pretty spaced out quite far, so pretty much most of the time you're under the sun. But it is kind of nice having those picnic tables with a little cabana, and if it does rain, you can hide out there until the storm passes as well. But yeah, so far this trail's been pretty nice. A few people are on the trail, and once you get pedaling, it's not that cold, except for the wind. But still, it's still pretty nice for October in central Ohio. So I made it to London, and here's the park. Pretty cool sign over here. I don't know if you can use it as a bike rack, but it is still pretty cool. So while I was back there in London at that park, there were 2 guys there that camped over there last night because it was super windy and they didn't want to pedal at night while it's this windy. But they're taking a few weeks to go from Maryland somewhere in Maryland to Chicago, and they just happened to be going through here. So that was pretty awesome to see people using this trails for some touring. So, some pedaling along, you may have seen, I'm just pretty much just surrounded by farmland. All farmland. And it's probably not the best idea that I pedal without pulling on the handlebars, but I've done stupider things. So this is what the trail's been looking like. A lot of farmland, a lot of wind, a lot of sun. And it's been quiet. I saw one other person, but they're going in the opposite direction. But it's been, other than that, it's been pretty quiet. So, as you can see, it is getting a little darker. The sun's setting a little bit further. The days are a little shorter, but it's still an awesome October day.